The Revelation, chapter 1. The revelation of which God gave unto him, to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John, who bare record of the word of God, and of the testimony of God, and of all things he saw. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. John to the 7 churches which are in Asia, grace be unto you, and peace from him which is, and which was, and which is to come, and from the 7 spirits which are before his throne, and from who is the faithful witness, and the first begotten of the dead, and the prince of the kings of the earth, unto him that loved us and washed us.
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to all his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutation to the hopeful leg out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the 4 winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. All right, and I just want to go into a quick lesson. The brother Nah out of Memphis camp, sent me a video this morning, and I was listening to it, and at the end of the day, the women being the victim narrative, this shit dead, man. Okay, the woman, floating around the earth, being irresponsible, then blaming all men for her irresponsible decision making. That's old. That's dead. That narrative is dead. Okay? And at the end of the day, America, has allowed women to be extremely irresponsible and unaccountable for it. Okay? They get to be irresponsible and play the victim, and it's all men's fault. Every man fault for a woman's irresponsible decision making, man. And we're gonna and this clip is gonna show you. Okay, now this every single woman know, but the mass majority, especially in America, okay, the lowest quality of all, So I'm gonna let this play, get a couple precepts, Lord will, you're edified.
Why don't you ever talk about the men that don't pay child support?
Because it's women like you who spread your legs with guys like that. Why don't you ever talk about the responsibility of women who choose irresponsible males to procreate with and then complain later when they're irresponsible?
No.
The women who have a one-nighter with a bartender or a guy on a motorcycle or a musician, and then you complain later on the guy's a deadbeat. He was a deadbeat to begin with.
Why nobody can ever talk to you because you don't let anybody...
People talk to me all day long. You can't talk to me.
No, I'm trying to talk to you and you're talking over.
Dear, don't tell me you have to do a radio show. I've been doing this for 25 years. I don't need your help.
Oh, okay. Let me, can I please just say this? I was married once before, okay? Mm-hmm. My husband and I had a child together.
Right.
After I was tired of him beating me for 2 years, I left him.
Really? But why did you tolerate it for 2 years? Can you tell me why you tolerated being beaten for 2 years? I'd like to hear about this.
My answer to that is because I was young and stupid.
Okay, I agree with you.
There you go.
You were stupid. No doubt about it. And now what are you going to complain that he doesn't pay child support? A guy who beat you for 2 years? Imagine that. The guy is irresponsible.
Right.
He beat me for 2 years, and now that deadbeat doesn't pay.
So why is it my
There's your big concern. Now we see why you're so upset about this. You chose a manifestly irresponsible, violent individual to procreate with. Then you're amazed that the guy doesn't send you child support.
He didn't.
You're still. You know what, dear? You were young and stupid. Now you're old and stupid. I mean, you're still stupid.
Oh my God, you are.
You are still stupid. You expect a guy who beat you for 2 years now to suddenly become responsible?
I cannot even believe.
You're insane.
It is unbelievable.
You can't believe what?
I can't believe that you're still on the radio.
I'm on the radio because I'm right, and I'm on the radio because I've got millions of listeners. That's why.
Yeah, well, you've just lost one.
Dear, you're not the target demographic. I really don't give a rat's ass. I'll bet your husband would agree with me. I'll bet your ex-husband would really agree with me. She hung up.
Hurt. Okay? And now, we're in the time now because you understand, like, Esau really putting an enchantment out there as if the woman was really the victim. You know, you go to the special 90s talk shows, you know, the R&B, you know, where a woman was always the victim in the narrative. You know, a man singing about what he can do better and the other man doing wrong, you know, adultery, you know. Pretty much, you know, America has put the woman on the pedestal as if they were these innocent. Nah, man, women been making terrible decisions for decades, man. For decades, women have been making horrible decisions with choosing who they procreate with, man, because it's their choice. Yes, some sorry niggas, but women choose them niggas, man. The women love them sorry niggas, man. That nigga didn't come irresponsible overnight. You know, that nigga didn't come irresponsible after he got his rocks off. You know, terrible decision making. That's why the when you go to the law, when you go to the scriptures, the wisdom of the scriptures prevents this madness that we see today, man. Okay, and the scriptures and the wisdom of the scriptures is reigning supreme. When you go to Sirach 7:25, it says, "Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter." Now, the complaint of women in the West, the women didn't have no say so, they didn't have no choice, they didn't get to choose. Now the Most High like, bet, let's let you choose. Let's let the woman choose. Now, the Most High allowed the system to be set up in the earth where women just had free choice and free reign to choose men how they saw fit. Okay? And this is what it had, and this is where we at now. Oh, she wasn't in love with him. She was really in love with him. You know, that Western romance, soap opera shit, man. Okay? And now we see the effects of that decision making, man. Everybody is suffering behind the effects of women just going out here and choosing bombs and procreate, man. Choosing irresponsible men and procreate, man. Okay, they're generous and going and procreate with them. Now everyone has to deal with these decisions, man. But the woman has for the longest been able to play the victim with that. Nah, this is why the father, okay, or your elder brothers would aid in choosing the man. They would vet a man. As you finna go here, as we finish it off, Sirach 7:25, "Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter, but give her to a man of understanding." Okay? But to a woman, a man that has structure is boring, it's lame, is you know, it's not enough excitement, it's not enough fun. Okay? But then you go choose these fun boys, all right? And you getting beat upside your head, nigga in and out of prison, okay? As a deadbeat, isn't pouring anything into the son, you know? Isn't pouring anything into the household, all right? But they love them niggas, man. And see what's happening. As a matter of fact, let me get this song. Because see, women know, because it ain't like it's not a thing that they're not conscious of. They know they love sorry niggas, man. Now, Mary J. Blige had a song called Mr. Wrong. And women sung this song word for word. Okay? Now, let's go into the lyrics of the song. "Bad boys ain't no good. Good boys ain't no fun. Lord knows that I should run off with the right one. Me and Mr. Wrong get along so good, even though he breaks my heart so bad. We got a special thing going on, me and Mr. Wrong. Even if I try, no, I could never give him up, cause he loves like that. Ain't no way that I'm moving on. Oh, I love my Mr. Wrong." You see? And women sing these songs word for word. Okay? And so that narrative of we the victim, my baby dad ain't shit, I'm out here I gotta be so strong, independent, ain't nobody helping me. You made terrible decisions. Okay? Horrible decisions. Cut it out, man. All right? And I say that woman's victim narrative is completely dead. Okay? Now, let's finish let's finish this classic, this song. Hung up off your good, speaking of sex, you call and I run. My family screaming at me, don't do it. Don't do it, Mary. I guess they never had none. Okay? You see that? Now, when you get here on this part, when he put that loving on me, I can't think of nothing. You see that? Blinded by sex. Terrible decision making. You see? As long as he give you a good ride, that's all he has to qualify to do, and that's why you see a society, okay, gonna speak on it, where the majority of the women are ran through by street niggas and high earners. You know? Because the woman just looks at provision and ride. Father qualities is not in the equation when the modern woman is looking, all right, for men. When she's allowing these men, okay, pretty much have their way with her. The father qualities are not, all right, a thing, an object of desire, man. Okay. Say when he called, I run. What a minute. He says, when he put that loving on me, I can't think of nothing that'll make me walk out. I'm holding on. I love my Mr. Wrong. But then you get on these shows as if you can't find a good man, and if every man is just trash. And no, you love Mr. Wrong. All right? And you know that nigga trash. Okay? But when he's stroking your head down, then all his trashness is forgotten about. And this nigga is the greatest, man. Okay? It's played, that victim mentality played out, man. And I'm gonna get this here and I'm gonna end it and make this long. 1 Corinthians 1:19 said, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Okay? And this narrative, for the longest, everybody has been enchanted by this narrative as if the woman can do no wrong and she just, because she tried to throw that out there, I'm young and stupid. Yeah, he told you old and stupid. Okay? Women left to themselves to make decision making, and this is the results. This current society is the results of that. Okay? We're living in the decision making of modern women. We live in that reality now. Okay? So that's the point, man. I just want to get there, because now it sounds now when a woman explain her decision making, it sounds foolish as hell, man. It sounds foolish as hell. You go to the women with these baby daddies, and you get to asking questions, and it sounds foolish as hell. It never makes sense. You see? And now it's been exposed. Shalom.